And welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Enigmatica 6. I'm Zeofate, and today we're going to complete the refined storage quest chain. And, well, just to show you how effective that was, I've got no boxes anywhere anymore. I've turned around and I had chests there, barrels here, those two there. I also had a couple other chests and stuff around here, and it's all gone now. And let's grab that. One of the things I've been doing is all the different fluids I've had, well, they're all getting stored in here now. So I can quickly see how much I've got of each. Now, given for fluids and everything that's going on, this is a really bad way of doing it. You really kind of want one of these 64K fluid storage blocks. They can only store, you can queue it so it'll only store one specific fluid and have it void the excess, which is really the way we want to go. So I'll actually be upgrading these to that at some point. But it's not today. I'm just finishing getting this stuff dumped in. Yeah, all the various different tanks of meat are been well, they've been removed. That it's a basic fluid tank. So why are you stacking and you not? Here, security public, inventory, no. So why aren't you stacking? Who knows? It's just a minor glitch. It's not a big issue. But I'm going to grab that big tank. And we'll grab a stack of coal blocks. Yeah, that's more like it. And I'm just going to let that sit and chew through those, and every now and then just empty it. Now I could pull a line over there and have it empty directly into the system, but I'm not going to mess with that right now. Today what we're going to be working on is we're going to complete the rest of these off and get some auto crafting going. Because that's going to be the kicker, and we're going to definitely go for some stack upgrades. I had speed upgrades? Huh, I do have speed upgrades. Nice. Okay. There's that. Now, speed upgrades will increase the rate at which items are pulled. Stack upgrades in here means it's going to pull an entire stack right at once. So having stack upgrades in importers is really a good idea. Okay. So, we got that done. And that gave us 2 more speed upgrades, which we'll currently store for now. Caps lock turns on auto run, or auto walk. Who knew? I didn't. Okay, as you can see, I've got quite a bit of stuff in here. We had 2,090 miscellaneous items kicking around the base. That's not even counting the mass storage. And as for the appearance issues. I was just filling in holes with whatever I happen to have on hand. I'll go and fix those up for look-wise later. Okay, so let's see what's next. You know what? I think I'm going to go for auto crafting. So I'm going to need crafting and a crafting monitor. So, and of course, simply because I was doing it that way, let's see, crafting monitor. Now the beauty of this is if you hover over it, it shows you what you're missing. So then you can go click and just go, yeah, I want a bunch of them. And I need patterns, which I need more quartz for. Now I know I'm going to want a lot of patterns, so we'll get that set up. We'll get a whole whack of patterns. We'll get our crafting monitor built. And of course I did that backwards, because that's down there. So I need a crafter first. Okay. If you hit enter, it removes the $% down there and allows you to use other key commands. So let's see, crafter. Yeah, okay. Need some more quartz. We're going to need, oh. Did I run out of those already? Oh, hello. I didn't even know about those. Still, destruction core, I need basic processor, which evidently I don't have any of. I told you we'd go through a lot, and I made like half a stack of these. So let's grab that. Right, got rid of the oven. So, let's get our... That's not what I want. Let's get our interface. We're going to get... we're going to get a chest. Let's grab a stack of those, because these are actually going to have a use. No, and I could just put interface directly below it. Yeah, I got nothing else I really need to hook in at the moment, so... let's grab our Redstone Furnace. Grab our chest. And we'll get this system hooked in. Okay, so the interface can go back there. I need a power pipe. Nope, that's not what I want. Basic universal, that's what I wanted. Get our power going there. Get that put in place, and we'll change our configurations around so it can eject on the back. Put our chest up top. And we'll chuck all those in there. And you're going to work your way through, and they should be making their way into the system now. Yep, see? It's just working. Good. So, let's go back to our crafting. Let's see, let's get at least 4 of those. I kind of figured that's what was going to happen, is I was going to run out of diamonds. Okay, so these are done. That gave us an importer, some more basic processors. Next one gave us some improved processors. Nothing too exciting. Now, where do I want to hook these up? So let's get our crafting monitor put in place. This is just going to show what is currently auto crafting, if anything's set up. You know what, for now, let's just chuck the auto crafters there. They're going to be hooked in. These can hold a certain amount of recipes, and as we were seeing earlier, there's actually higher levels of those that can hold a lot more recipes and are a lot faster. I'll actually have to look into upgrading on those pretty damn quick. So, got nothing crafting. So let's take a look at... Let's take a look at pattern grids. Let's see. That's just the various different colored pattern grids. Oh, there was a block that would allow me to access everything from here. Guess not. Well, I guess I'm going to have to run over there more frequently than I thought. But first, let's start getting some of this stuff set up. So for that, make that pattern. Why aren't you allowing that to work? It's 3 quartz redstone, yeah. There we go. Get those 2 set up. So now it knows how to make quartz enriched iron, at least once I put the crafting in here. Chuck those 2 in there. Now it can make patterns, and it can make quartz enriched iron. These are some of the first ones I recommend you do. And then you go for things like the crafters, importers, exporters, cables, and start getting them all set up. Hey. Okay. So for that, forgot to get that synchronized. There we go. So we'll get that. Yeah. It's going to be an annoyance, isn't it? Okay, so we got cables done. So we're going to want an external storage. We are going to want an importer. That's an interesting little glitch that I'm getting right there. An exporter. Usually it doesn't happen. Usually it hums along quite contentedly. Oh? Let's see here. There we go. Importer, exporter, external storage, and we got our cables. So next thing we want this thing to learn, or at least next thing I want it to learn, we'll get an interface as well. Okay, so we got the interface, and the next is going to be constructors and deconstructors. These can be are going to be useful. There we go. Quit being a pain. Thank you very much. Now, constructor and deconstructor. Constructor, well, it places blocks. A deconstructor breaks blocks. So it works with this, and it's especially useful for things like Britannia, for getting living wood and living rock. Especially if you start setting up more of these to produce like stone to turn into said materials. Okay. So we got those done. Next, I'm going to want a crafter. And I'm going to want one of these. Oop. I said enter. Whatever. Okay, let's see. Simply because it can be a pain. Basic casing. There we go. Now, I haven't shown it how to make any of the processors yet. Or any of the binding. I should probably do that stuff right now. Let's get the binding. Yeah, you're going to be a complete pain, aren't you? Let's get the basic processor. Get those done. And you know what? I'm going to make an alteration back here. And I'll show you why in just a little bit. First, let's get these in place. So, let's get our cables. Get our bindings. And I want a crafter, so now I can come in here, just click on it if I don't have it. If you've got a little bit of it, you can just simply remove it. It'll show up as a craft. Now I want a crafter, I just want one. And I'm missing an advanced processor. So So you know what? I think I'm going to come over here and I'm just going to steal the one crafter. Uh-oh. Oh, that was good. Yeesh. I'm just going to steal this crafter. Now, when you have this laid out, there are basically an arrow on it. It shows where it's pointing. That's where the craft, it's got to be pointing at the specific item it's doing for the craft. Now, the advantage is you can plug one of those in behind a chest. For cooking, it'll work the best. It'll go and set and craft. And the crafted item can enter in the system from anywhere. Doesn't have to enter in directly back through this thing. But this setup, just adding that little bit there, well, I can start making some processors once I get the pattern set up. So, let's get you. Oh, one thing you have to do is you have to set it up to processing. That's a key for when you're doing things that need to be cooked. Otherwise, it's not going to figure it out. It has to do this way. Otherwise, it thinks it's just a regular crafting. Shut that off to go to extract. Nope. If this is on, for if you're using wood, then it has to be that exact specific type of wood for it to work. If that's off, it'll use fuzzy for whatever it can. Now, that being said, when you're dealing with the patterns, it's when you actually register the pattern. So I've actually got a couple patterns over there that might cause me a little bit of an issue with. But not right now. So if we chuck those patterns in there, we got nothing in there, and I want a crafter. And well, you're telling me I'm missing one carved stone creeper and 2 string. The string and the diamond we knew about, but carved stone creeper, that's what I was talking about for that whole fuzzy thing. So we got to come in here, and that's not the machine casing, that's the machine casing, and that's telling it to use carved stone creeper. So we'll come back over to here, chuck that in there. We will simply grab our machine casing. It's still saying carved stone creeper, but we'll create it. And put our old pattern, or last empty pattern in there. And let's go see what happens. See if I can order that casing again. Just chuck that in there. Let's just, yep, see? It's just using slate. Excellent. Now, we are running out of patterns, so let's get 63 of those made. Well, I'm missing a bunch of glass. Okay. It's 30. Still missing a bunch of glass. It's generating at the moment. 20? No. 10? Oh. You're killing me, unit. You're killing me. You've got a bunch of glass. So why aren't you... Yeah. You can extract only. That's third inventory. Everything's enabled, so why are you saying I don't have any glass? You're saying I have 131 there. That's... You're saying I'm missing 90 glass. That should require 40 glass, which... Oh, see, right there, connecting glass. That's where we're having that issue again. So yeah, definitely keep that... Definitely keep that whole little issue in mind. Because it'll cause issues like this. Though you will realize pretty fast what's going on. Let's get... and if you really want to, you can just shift right click. And it completely eliminates the pattern. So we'll go in here, we'll select our pattern again, see it's trying to use connected glass. But we'll just shut off the exact mode, which means my cables are probably going to be using something stupid too. I'm over here, might as well check. Ports are connected. Yeah, connecting glass. I'll fix it later. We're rapidly hitting the wrapping up point, so we'll go for 63. See, now it's telling me I have 131 available, which is what I wanted it to do. So let's just go. See, it's telling me I can craft 31, and it's listing off all the different ingredients I want. We hit start, and we can come over here and watch it doing all the different crafting. Now, this will get far larger as you got more crafting going on, especially auto crafting. Here we go. And there's our patterns, which we can then put away. So, let's see what else is here. You know what? Network transmitter, networks receiver, and network card. Let's see what I can actually do with this. Network transmitter. Yeah, no, I gotta go find some diamonds. Ooh. So I'm going to have to go find some diamonds before we can really do anything beyond what we've already got. I suppose I could get that. But, yeah. Looks like next episode we're going to have to go... No. No. I'm going to go find some diamonds. We'll be back. We'll try to get as much of this done as we can. So, I'll be back. And we're back. I went out and found just a few diamonds. Hopefully it'll be enough to do what we need to do. But, I went and got some recipes to make some string out of. Because I really don't have a good source of string at the moment. But, let's go back to... Okay, so for that I'm going to need say 6 processors, and we're going to need some let's just say a stack of that. And there we go. So, let's start our network stuff. Let's get our network card, our network receiver, and a network transmitter, which I need a machine casing and instruction core. Which, get that built. Interesting. Did I not teach you how to make the destruction and construction core? Okay. So, those are done. Network transmitter, network card, network receiver. Ah, okay, that's for farther link. Not quite what I thought it was going to be, but yeah, that's what it is. Okay, that's done. So we need a wireless grid. Let's see, we're going to need a wireless transmitter. Oops. Just get 2 of those. Grab one of those. I'm going to need another grid. Okay. Yeah, I didn't teach you how to do the construction and deconstruction core. Let's go get those in place. Just enough room left. Should probably get another crafter built too at the same time. Okay. So we are going... So we need our wireless grid. Just beat the grid, please. Thank you. Uh-oh. Any more advanced processors? Luckily, we can craft it. One of the advantages of doing it this way is the simple factor of you're not wasting storage space for whole batches of this stuff, simply because it's an annoyance to build. Okay. Then we got the wire. Let's see. I need the wireless crafting grid. Yeah. Which is a range upgrade. Okay. Get the range upgrade done. Crafting table. Oops. And that is... I'm going through a lot of this right now, so let's just get 2 stacks of that. It's a range upgrade. Put that in place. There we go. And of course the range upgrade we just used. Why couldn't that have been back for a little bit? Okay. So this is gonna go... Let's just go 4 for now and see what kind of... Okay. Well, there's a chapter complete. And, ow, that was loud. So you put the base here. We can chuck the range increase in. I think we got a shift right click. And now, admittedly, if I'm within 56 blocks at the moment, like if I come over here, oh, still have access. Oh, still have access. Wow, that's a lot farther than I thought it was. Still, let's see how far this can go. Then again, they may have altered the amount, because that should be more than 56 blocks. Yep, nothing in range. 'Tis a pity that it doesn't work just globally. Still, being able to craft what I need to do right there, and I can chuck stuff in there, godsend. So, with that, we shall claim our various rewards. And anything else around here? Nope. I think next episode I'll just work on just hammering out some of these things. Who am I kidding? No, I won't. Oh. I think the next episode we'll get the infinity drill, get this entire quest chain knocked out, have another specific quest log that's complete. But until then, this is Zeofate signing out. Have a good one.